if you're watching this video, it's because God has a plan for you. And if you're like me, it's 2025. You're overweight, you're in your basement, and you're recording this video because he has a plan. He has a plan. I'm also kind of assuming that YouTube is a man. YouTube could also just be a woman. So she has a plan for you. Normally I would do some sort of like cool edit of like a zoom in maybe, or like changes to gray or something along those lines. But yeah, well, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the basement. I went down this rabbit hole yesterday of YouTube videos that, and this might be very off brand, so I apologize in advance, but I hope you enjoy it. I went down this rabbit hole yesterday of how YouTube is now pushing smaller channels out there and the type of content that they're making. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, it's weird because that's actually what I've been watching. But I also haven't realized I've been watching that. I've just been watching it and not realizing that's what's being pushed by YouTube. And then I thought to myself, why am I not just making content like that? Why am I not just talking to you about what it is I want to talk about without all the cool extras, you know, like the cool intro, the cool, things. Yeah, I also got to like calm down. I'm breathing very hard, but it's also because I'm fat. Anyway, I've determined that as I'm trying to figure out this channel, it seems like on a yearly basis, figure out the direction of the channel and figure out what it is we want to cover and talk about. That's my cat. What is your problem? I don't even know if you guys can hear that. As I'm trying to figure the whole thing out, it's a battle of the algorithm, right? You're always trying to like fight the algorithm, trying to get your stuff out there. But I started to realize as well that like, I'm already in the algorithm. Like you and I, we're in the algorithm right now. And we just got to stop overthinking it and just kind of like go for it. Just kind of like start making and doing. I'm going to try to stop using my hands for a second and just drink out of my coffee mug as I spill it all over myself. No edits. We're just going to go. Anyway, I digress and I use my hands again. We're going to just start putting out videos. And I thought my method to success might be just doing a live stream every day. I really enjoy that content in the sense that you have so many different topics you can cover. You can cover more topics throughout the week. You know, I'm not banking 30 things for a Thursday night, but then at the same time, as I use my hands again, as Thursday night rolls around, the news is updated so much, you know, so I really thought that streaming every day would be my method, and it turns out it's not. It just doesn't work. I actually, like my life, like my wife, like the cats. And after working all day, I don't really want to sit on stream for another 2-3 hours in the office. I want to go outside and ride a bike and go for a walk and stuff like that. So I'm continuing to use my hands as I talk, but also I want to encourage you to listen to God, follow God's preachings. And by God, of course, I mean YouTube, and what the algorithm is having you watch. And I encourage you to observe what you're watching and say, can I replicate that? Mm-hmm. So here we are. I'm replicating that. The battle I've also had over the years is, what should I be doing? Like, am I doing the right thing? Am I talking about the right stuff? Even career-wise, I feel like other people in my life have, jumped into a career and just rolled with it. Like what they start with on day one, like either out of college or, maybe their second job out of college, like when they find like that career thing, like they kind of jump in that lane and they're good. They keep on rolling. And I've seen that in YouTube as well. Like you probably have seen a lot of other channels that they launch with a topic and they stick to it and it works. Boom, just go. But I feel like I haven't found that lane yet. And maybe there isn't a traditional lane for a channel like Nerd Affiliate to follow, like for me to follow. For my actual job, I went to a news station this weekend, which was actually a lot of fun. And I got a chance to hang out with the production team for, I don't know, like 20-ish minutes, which in TV world, I learned even like 5 minutes is like an eternity. So I feel like I was there for more than like 30 minutes, but really I was probably there for 15 or 20. Anyway, as I continue with my hands, I was there talking to the production team, seeing how they run a news station and how they run a news segment, a news show. And in the past, I've actually applied to those kinds of jobs. And as I sat there and they were walking me through everything, I was like, wow, this is not the job for me. That is not my lane at all. Not at all. I don't think it's like a control freak kind of thing, but like everything just has to be perfect. Everything has to be like planned by the minute. Like legit, they had a sheet where it was like by the minute, like what was covered, who was talking, what camera, all that stuff. And I was like, that is just not me at all. And I don't think I could fake that. Really don't think I could fake that. Cannot fake perfection, cannot fake being super well organized. It's just not my thing. So I was like, damn, real life that happens, in YouTube it happens. So the point of doing a video like this, and I hope what helps you with this as well, is like at a certain point you just kind of like just do it, just pull a Nike, just see what happens and keep trying. Like keep on trying. And what you think might be your purpose maybe isn't your purpose. Maybe there's a revision there. And maybe that's okay. And the cats circle me. I'm trying not to do any edits here, so I can't turn the camera for you to see the cats. But if you follow one of my like 6 Instagrams, one of them is about the cats. So by all means. So this weekend we had The Last of Us finale, and a lot of people are complaining about The Last of Us Season 2. Let me know if you enjoyed it down, in the comments. DM me, leave a comment on Instagram. But a lot of people were complaining about Season 2. And I wonder still if people are complaining who didn't play the game or if they did play the game. I feel like most of the complaints are coming from people who did. But I could be wrong. So let me know down below. But something I really liked was, there's a scene, this is not really a spoiler. There's a scene where Ellie's yelling at Joel as she finds out that, the Fireflies, I'm probably going to censor that word for the algorithm. He got rid of the Fireflies to save her life. And she's like, you stole that from me. Like, you stole my purpose from me. Like, my life's purpose by a higher power was to sacrifice myself so that literally the world could live. The world would not know this terror anymore. And she has to now like cope with the fact that like that's not really going to be her purpose at the end of the day. It's all going to change. And unfortunately, she's going about it by enacting revenge. Maybe things aren't supposed to end on a good note. But she's learning that. And I feel like that's what I've enjoyed about this season, is that Ellie's learning not everything is, good guy, hero, beat the bad guy, everybody's happy at the end. Like, things will deviate and shift. And as you get your hands dirty, because you're forced into that, Is that actually the move? Is it actually the move? Last of Us Season 2, I give it 3, 5. I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Especially episode 2. Episode 2 was like 10 out of 5 to steal from Anthony. But also stealing from Anthony, I hope you enjoyed this ramble. And I'll try to do these. If I can get them out every day, great. I can't. Sorry. All you can do is try. All you can do is try. So pick up some merch, nerdaffiliated.com. Launch some new stuff. I guess I'll just end the video here. I'm also using this as a test of my audio editing skills in an uncontrolled environment, even though it's my basement. See you later.